Hello folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Justice Emmanuel Aqua and this is Mr. J Graphics. On today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to design a food flyer. So let's jump right into the video. What are you going to do? First of all, you're going to create your size for the design, and I'm going to use 16 width inches by 20 height inches, and I'll just tap create. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my first food right there, so I'm going to drop that right here like that. So once this is done, I'm going to create layer mask, add layer mask. Go after creating your layer mask, I'll go for my gradient tool, and I'm going to hold my shift key and stand somewhere here and then stretch it like this. It's too so just a little one like that. Okay, so this is okay for me. Now what I'm going to do is I'll go for my rectangular, and I'm going to draw a size like this in here. After doing that, I'm going to push it down here, and then I'm going to change the color to red like that. So once I'm done, I'm going to bring in one of my resource. So I'll go here. Okay, I'm actually going to use all this resource, so let me bring it there. Now I'm going to use this one. No, I don't need this one, so let this one go off, and I'm going to use this, and then I'll push it right there like that, and I'll push it to this level, this one, and now I'm going to stretch it like this. Okay, so after you stretch it, what you have to do is change the blend mode to this, then decrease the opacity from here like that. Okay, so first of all, this is what you're actually going to get. Now I'm going to add a little effect to the food picture, so I'll go directly to this length. I'll go to filter, camera raw filter, and I'm going to apply kind of a little effect to that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on details, the basic one. I'm going to use clarity, so I'm going to shift it to this level a little bit. After that, I'm going to add a little contrast and into exposure, and now once I'm done, I'm going to details and then swipe the sharpen a little bit like that. Let me add effect. Okay, so this is okay for me. Just wait to load like that. So this is what you're actually going to get. Okay, now once this is done, it seems like, let me go back again and do it. So going to use clarity. Now after using the clarity, let me go back to detail and then push it a little bit. Then that's okay for me. You wait a little while to apply. Now let me disable this. Now I'm going to create eclipse here. So let's do it. I'm going to create eclipse here. One will be here. One will be here. Let me push it up. One will be here. One will be here like that. Okay, so once this one is here, I'm going to, this is where I don't need this, so I'm going to bring in this logo. So I'm going to take off the background. So first of all, unlock it. After you unlock, you have to go for your magic eraser and you click right here, and automatically the background will go. And then we shift this one on top of these and we expand it a little bit like that. So this one is going to be our logo. Now let me give out a stroke. So I'll go to filter, stroke, and then I'm going to use a yellow color. Kind of, yellowish like that. So here we go. Okay, I love this color, so let me go with this color right there. Now I'm going to duplicate this and position it right here. Position it right here like that. Now I'm going to bring in the food. So let me actually arrange them properly before I go and bring the food. So duplicate this. I just hold my hotkey, the alternative, alright? Then I push this one right here. Let me bring this one down like this, and then decrease the size a little bit, and then this one to come here. Let me drop this one down like that. So this one will go somewhere here. So let me make this one white. Okay. Let me make this one, let's say, black. So let me go automatically click on the stroke. Once you click on the stroke, the layer stylish will pop up. So let's use black for this one. And now let's go bring our foods. So I'll press Ctrl O, and then let's go for the foods. Okay, so these are the foods that I'm going to use. I'm not sure I'll be able to use all of them. I'm just going to use the ones that it looks, okay. This one will be okay. Let me bring that here. After bringing it, just create a clipping mask. Just right click, create clipping mask. So definitely to go in there. Like that. Now let me change the stroke to white. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Now let me create inner shadow. So I'll come here, and then right here I'll go to, let me create shadow first. First of all, we create shadow. Okay, so we create shadow for this one. And now let's go back here. After this, I don't need this anymore, so I'll close it, and I'll come back to this one, position it right here. Shadows. And inner shadow. Inner shadow. So you just have to take your time and then position it in the way that you want it. Take your time. Position it, take your time, and then do it in a way that it suits your work. So, okay, so here we go. After doing this, what you're going to do is you're going to type the numbers, so maybe if you want to call, so we go to horizontal, make sure you change your color to white, and then you type. So you're gonna type 054 So you can contact any of these numbers for your food. Actually, the numbers are not not a rightful number. I'm just typing this because of the tutorial. Okay, let me use this font. Big. There's this font I really love using, but I don't remember. There is this font I love using it.
but it seems I've forgotten the font. Okay, let's use impacts. Okay, let's use impact so that we can increase the font like that. Then I'm going to type here call or WhatsApp. So call or WhatsApp us, and we're going to attend to your needs. Let me decrease it a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create shape right here. Okay, so after the shape, I'm going to change the color of this to the red. Like that. So here we go. I have to make sure it's in the same so I have to bring in my ruler. So vertical 50%. Okay, so I have to make sure it's in the middle. Like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rasterize the shape, and then straight to this end, and then straight to this end, like that. Like that. So here is going to be like, now I'm going to create another shape right here. And I'm going to change the color to the yellow. Like that. And I'm going to type the Mr. J graphics.com, and then have to increase the size a little bit. So that will be here. And then let me create a shape right here. Let me change the color to black, and then duplicate this and place it here. let me duplicate this, Control J, and make this one. Let me create two right there. It's too tall, so let me reduce the size a little bit like that. So after doing this, that's how we go. And now I'm going to create watermark. So watch this place, watch this carefully. I'm going to decrease this, duplicate this, and I'll bring it down to this level here. And what I'm going to do, okay, so I'm going to duplicate this, Control J, bring it right here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a watermark. So watch this carefully. Now let me hide these ones so that it will not distract me. So I'm going to group them, and I'm going to type contact. So I have to group them, then hide, so that it will not distract me what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select blend mode here. Which one should I go for? Okay, let me go for luminosity. Once this is done, I'm going to decrease the opacity right here. Look at where the pointer, and I have to decrease the size. So that is called watermark. Okay, hope you can see in there. Okay, now I have to decrease it. So I'm going to duplicate them. I hold my Alt key, click and drag. Alt key, click and drag. My Alt key, click and drag. Now I'm going to highlight all of them. Okay, so this is how this is how it's going to be the end of this tutorial. Please, if you're new here, kindly do me a favor and subscribe for me, and I'll see you guys on my next one. My name is Justice. Have a lovely day. Bye.